Back in September, the Dolphins lost a blowout in their first matchup against the Sentinels. Can Vancouver sweep the series? The answer comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to British Columbia and the gleaming jewel that is Vancouver, Canada. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis joining you from the booth. And, Charles, we take a peek at this Vancouver team entering play.
They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense.
They'll be led out by the former Tar Heel, their rookie quarterback from UNC.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it, but the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Play action, May.
And complete right side to Cook. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
When you look at this defense,
it's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
and Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. Here's May. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They'll throw with May.
He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
But give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a 1st down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
Well, you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your 3rd-grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
They go play action now. May. That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw. May.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
2nd and 9. And they go play action with May.
Oh, he stays up.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and 3rd and 8 now. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the...
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
To throw, it's May.
Flush to his right. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Drake May.
His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Seven 0 is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And last week, that was one of those games that he just wants to erase from his memory banks. But I'll guarantee his coaching staff won't let him do it. They're going to make him learn from it. He really looked like a rookie quarterback in that one. You're going to have those kind of outings in year one. But the big question, what does he take away from them, and how does he improve? It starts right here in this game.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Now a carry for Allen. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
To throw is Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys. But you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there.
Now Allen.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. Throwing now is Daniels.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. To the air goes Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with Allen. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Here's Daniels. That's caught by Sentinel.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Nico Collins
From 17 yards out.
and the Sentinels are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you could build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They run the counter with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Here's Cook again.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, this drive's been one to forget. They ended up going backwards on 3rd and long and ended up going to the sidelines with their tail back between their legs, and now they have to punt the ball away.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line.
The Sentinels offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point of the season. Working out of the gun, Daniels.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. And what a big-time play there. 47 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Daniels. This one left side caught by Collins.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brock Bowers from 3 yards out. And the Sentinels will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Throwing here is May. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
To the air, May.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Off the play fake, here's May. That's complete to Laporta.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, and it's the Titans with the lead in the second quarter of play. Marvin Harrison Jr., a touchdown reception. From there, we'll jet north to Ohio to check in on the Browns at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Josh Jacobs, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. Travis Etienne, a touchdown run in the victory. We were treated to a fine performance in the first half from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Here's Allen. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Operating from the gun, Daniels. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
In the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator on the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense, and they were able to do it.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Cook. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showed some tough running, but couldn't free much space.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
They're going to look to throw.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The home team's offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball You're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And this one is incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. To the right side and intercepted.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now here on EA Sports.
2nd and 10.
It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th.
In motion goes McLeod.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And a solid run down inside the 30.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. It's Allen. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They keep it on the ground. Allen again.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. And this complete to Mitchell. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
He's back to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Here comes 2nd down.
Back to throw.
And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Cook will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd down, goal to go.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Throwing now is Daniels. That is intercepted.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the return will stop right around the 25.
This is 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
To the sideline and incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments. And anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Kind of a strange ball game, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic by both sides in half number 2.
Wasn't that just beautiful to watch? Come on, man. Come over to the dark side with me. Wasn't that fun to see these defenses holding sway, right? Making sure they're controlling the game in the second half. It lets you know that you've got to score points when you can. You never know when offenses might go a little bit dry, and you need those points from earlier.
So for Vancouver, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.